All right, so we're here with Indolencio Gaytan of Straight Shooter Productions, right, brother? How you doing?
Straight Shooter Entertainment. Yes, sir. Straight Shooter Entertainment.
Okay, so we're talking about the TikTok. Now, right now, it's monetizing the way that we were seeing before in the dating apps, like on POF, how people are enabling gifts and gifting. They've shifted that over to TikTok, the same exact platforms that we've had our eyes on for the longest. Like, we need this now. Like, anybody can do this now with TikTok, right?
Right.
So you'll be planning to stream TikTok and YouTube, Facebook. Um, what are
Yeah, kind of launching all together at once. An exact date hasn't been put out. I've been kind of like waiting for things to line up, waiting for the last little bit of stuff to catch up to each other. But yeah, man, this is something I've planned out for years. You know what I mean? So everything's kind of falling together all in one place. So just riding the waves of the universe, brother. Riding the waves of the universe. But yeah, definitely want to work on the TikTok and the social media launch all at once, man, to stream all the videos so that way people can find it. You know, it's entertaining, man, and I put a lot of hard work into the stuff I do, man, and I would, just want to touch people, man, reach people.
Yeah, for sure. Let me share my screen and so that people can see the website, right? Let's check it out. It should be this guy. So can you see that when they go to pound talking truth? Can you see that, Indy?
It's buffering a little bit. I'm waiting.
Oh,
It says Zenpool Studios has started screen sharing.
so
Still buffering.
the viewers should be able, I think should be able to see it. As long as you guys just type in pound talking truth in YouTube, you'll see his videos come up. Yeah, I think I'm lagging too. I think I'm lagging bad.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
hashtag Talking Truth on YouTube. Hashtag Talking Truth. The show is called Talking Truth is the Key to Health, Healing, and Happiness. Hosted by myself, IMG, the Straight Shooter.
And can you tell them about what was going on with you have some property you said you were looking at too in Chicago?
Yeah, it's in the northern suburbs. It was given to me by a really good friend, business owner, and investor. He found oh yeah, it did pop up. Okay, I see it now.
You can see. Let's see.
Very cool, man. Yeah, that was my weight transformation, man. That's the one all the way to the far right. That's when I lost oh man, I forgot how many pounds. It was like, let me see, I was like 230 and I went down to 170. So that was like a quick 60, but I went down further than that, all the way down to 145 when I jumped in the octagon. But yeah. But yeah, property, man. We found a really nice, beautiful piece of property, man, with 11 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms. There I am. Very cool.
Yeah, so I'm lagging hardcore because I'm trying to do too much, right? But yeah, make sure everybody watch these videos, hit the like, and check out Straight Shooter Entertainment, Indolencio Gaytan. I'm really excited to have him as part of the Zenpool network because he's a super huge asset as far as just being motivated and ready to do something good for the game, right? So I'm super excited for it. Let's see. Stop share. Okay, I'll hit the stop share.
Pretty cool, brother. I appreciate it.
Also, Indy, we'll talk. I wanted to talk about what our other brand. Well, I guess I should. Man, it's lagging hard when I'm trying to screen share, but I guess I could try it again. Because I did want to show the people's the new brand that we got this week. It's a brand that Joelle, who's here in the chat with us. This is Nan. My fiance Joelle, she's gonna be working with Jackie, and they're gonna be promoting this in Asian countries. So she'll be promoting this in Korea, Dubai. She's got a lot of friends in the industry of massage and health and wellness too.
Oh,
So
wow, that's pretty cool. My girlfriend is a massage therapist. She's very good, man. That's why I say kind of like helped out, man. All my bruises and beatdowns from MMA, she was able to massage the kinks out, man, and help me out with my recovery. So
yeah, talk about that real quick. Like, what's your recovery? What do you have a routine? You know, I'm sure everybody has pool routines, right? I'm sure you have recoveries routines too for your recovery.
yeah, I mean, everybody's favorite, the ice bath is always great, man. And we talked about before, I stay true to my foam roller to roll out any kind of muscle cramps or aches or stuff of that matter. Your diet, man, is so huge on recovery. Your body, depending on what you do, and each athlete is different. So just my diet and what I ate afterwards, and watching what I ate afterwards, and how much intake, meat to vegetation. And you got to remember too, man, every person is different. So what may work for me, my body chemistry and what I might be lacking might not be the same as you. That
Do you
takes a
ever do
little
that
while.
thing
So
like the whole blood type, like diet according to blood type? Have you ever seen that?
no, I look, you know what? That's interests me. I'm not gonna lie. I've like I said, I'm big into health and so yeah, I've seen that. Probably wish I could afford that, get that done. But yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about it, tell you the truth. you know, because that's why I said, when I see these commercials and infomercials, when people give you these cookie cutter products or cookie cutter recoveries, if you really dig deep, you can find out everybody's different, man. And exactly what you're doing for your specific sport. Any good health coach or personal trainer or dietitian would tell you the same thing, man. It's all on you, your body, and what your body needs. And obviously vegetation is great, and portion meat, but like I said, depending on your size, you get a 6'5", 250-pound athlete, might eat a little different than me, that I'm 5'6", 145 pounds.
Yeah, like when I was hearing what they were saying, Michael Phelps and all these guys were putting like as far as calories daily, to maintain Olympic shape, man, they're eating like a whole dozen eggs for breakfast. And it's crazy.
But you see, like I said, those guys, Michael Phelps, look at his physique, his his sculpture, what I mean? And now and look at what he does, how much calories he burns in the swimming pool constantly. Like I said, you have to eat accordingly to your sport. And it's the truth, man. Football players are going to eat a lot different than MMA guys. Same thing with swimming athletes and such. You just see, that's one of the things, man, about talking truth, man, is that there is no shortcuts in your health, dude. If you're not healthy, I can pretty much guarantee you're probably not happy. If you have some sort of health problems that are nagging you constantly.
Yeah, it's funny. Like people, like they all invest in other things, but I'm always like, I'm like, hey man, like, okay, example, the Fit Aids. I'm always like, get these Fit Aids. They're awesome. I'm like, when you drink them, you're gonna feel good. Your body's gonna feel good. Like everything about you is gonna feel good when you drink these Fit Aids. You can't go wrong. right? And I tell
Right.
people, and they're like, oh, well, how much are they? Oh, they're like, it's like $1 more than a soda. They're like, oh no, it's too expensive. I'm like, bro,
Tell me about
really?
the fitting. What is that?
So they got branched chain amino acids, like they have all these different lines. This is the immunity support line. By the way, hey, Langdon Powell, thanks for joining us, sir.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
How's it
Um,
going?
by the
How you
way,
doing, buddy?
Indy, this is our producer, main producer, Langdon Powell. He'll be like superseding all the other producers through the city. So like if we have you, Indy, as our producer in Chicago, Langdon would be working with you on your stream, helping you produce your stream, getting you set up, with everything that you need to get set up with.
Awesome, awesome, Langdon. Nice to meet you, sir.
Hey, likewise, buddy. For sure.
Yeah, Langdon's already been like helping Chess Optics. Have you been able to check out Chess Optics, Indy, on our network?
Briefly, yeah. You know what I did? I think I talked to you after I checked out some of his videos. There was somebody else. I checked out a few guys. I don't want to get them confused or
The
insult
Indigo,
anybody, but
I
yeah.
know, like Indigo, I think I recommend to you. Yeah, but I mean, we'll all get like more acquainted with each other as time goes on. So that's why I kind of started these Thursday lives, like invite everybody to come on Thursday. And, if you got time, then hang out and meet each other, right?
Yeah, man, it's a great idea, man, dude. Like, I can't emphasize enough, man, how I appreciate this, man. This is pretty cool, and it's a great idea what you're doing and what you're putting together here, man. Awesome.
Yeah, it's fun. Like you said, you've been having a lot of fun. You think you have a lot of fun? Langdon has a lot of fun doing what he does.
I just spend all day looking for stuff that I can stick to other stuff. Like, is there a cable I can plug this into? Like, what can I make happen? I think last Thursday we intended to spend like an hour and a half. We're going to go long, an hour and a half. We ended up spending almost 4 hours, just really diving into some stuff and really going through the difference between OBS Streamlabs, how they're going to be utilized, how they're being used, which one we would actually choose, and like we really came to a genuine consensus of like how we're going to move forward, and everybody got on the same page. And it was great because it wasn't any convincing going on. It was an independent decision by everybody collectively, where we all just decided, you know what, this is the platform to go with. And this is the best way to go. And I don't know, it was probably the easiest joining of ideas I think I've had in a long time. Like, you think of 4 hours of that type of dialogue, it must be a lot of going back and forth. No, it was one direction the entire time, just everybody pushing one way. And
oh man, that sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. It's something like I've always like been looking for to be part of, man, or try to convince people to. It's the way you get things done, man. When all tugging on the rope in the same direction, same time.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love it. That sounds great, man. That sounds great.
So what have you guys, I know I'm a little bit late. There was a line at the store. I know you could hit the store from my house with a grapefruit if you wanted to, but there was, I guess everybody went for their grapefruit at the same time. So what do we have like topic wise this week? What's going on? So I got a few of my own, but I'm not going to start hurling stuff out there. I'm just catching up to see what's going on.
Yeah, we're gonna let's screen share, bro. Let's screen share so that we can see the topics of like the past, what's happened in the past week with the whole organization, and then like what we're gonna talk about. Then y'all can interject right after. So this is what, or everybody will get a turn here, and we'll just get through this Kaizen, right? Zen Kaizen. Let's see. Let me hit the screen share. Okay. Hopefully, okay. Here we go, guys. So we talked about Indy for a little bit, but also we want to talk about Lux Home Pro. It's a company that David Meltzer, my business coach, has referred me to. So going on in the future, over the next couple of weeks, I'll be reaching out to this company. What they do is they monetize luxury homes. So they turn 6 figures into 6 figures through using 6 figures homes, right? So their agenda lands perfectly with our agenda with our playcations, right? Which what's Indy's got going, he's got the ball rolling over there. So there's that, right? So luxhomepro.com. Also the Modexus. Make sure y'all check out jackieg.modexus.com for this new product. You can go through and read. They have all the white papers. You can check out what the supplement's good for and what the main active ingredients. Basically, it's these few berries, these extract berries that are really the main ingredient, active ingredient in all of these products. Joelle, my fiance, is already familiar with this. I don't know anything about it, but she's already slightly familiar with the product. If anybody wants to check that out, there's that. Also tomorrow, Akeem from Apex Predator Billiards, our Jamaican player representative here, will be playing as our first sponsored player, Zenpool's first sponsored player in a tournament. He's being sponsored out there in the islands of Jamaica tomorrow, and he'll be live streaming from his YouTube channel, so y'all can check that out. Also Desi Musab for Indy, our India guy, he's got a lot of traction going right now for himself. He'll be out on Apple, I believe it's like Apple, I'm not too sure, but it's like an in India thing online.
That's awesome.
So yeah, so there's that, right? And then we got Indy, we talked about. Check him out. Just hit pound Talking Truth on YouTube. And we'll put some links here in the description, all these links here. And that's about it. So that's all I got to say for today. Let me do the stop screen share so we can come back here.
So guys, I'm not in an alley. I'm actually in my house.
Pretty cool.
The guy asked me the story. He's like, "You want a bag for this Heineken?" I was like, "No, I'm just gonna drink in the alley behind your store." Did you get a break? You get drunk, wave me on. But I'm just kidding, buddy. I gotta go. I'm sorry.
I was like, that looks just like the couch I just threw out. I was like, you behind my house? No, just kidding. Just having fun with it. That's pretty cool. How'd you do that backdrop, by the way?
Oh, I've got a bunch of stock images stored up. Manny knows I've got tons and tons of just stock footage and B-roll and all kinds of things stocked up. And when I rolled this chair over to this side of the room, where usually I do like my gaming and my VR stuff, needed something that matched the chair. So I saw this image and I was like, saw lots of browns and dark hues, and I was like, yeah, okay, we'll do that. And I was like,
oh man, that chair looks very comfy, by the way. That looks. I'm not like I actually have a very similar chair in that room.
It's like a capture stick. Like, I love
exactly what you need after a long day. No.
Yeah, so you can get that. All you need, Indy, is just have like a green, right? What's the most economical, like the best way, Langdon, right? You just get a backdrop, a green.
Luminance Fabrics is who we have locally, or Hobby Lobby. I recommend Luminance Fabrics because Hobby Lobby used to do a 40% off coupon for all of their material. So you could use that coupon on your most expensive item, purchase one item a day. And this was a great deal, but they've done away with the 40% off coupon over the past year and a half. It hasn't been there for a while.
Oh.
So Luminance Fabrics still does the same style discount, but they do it in-house. So the material itself isn't very expensive, but if you want to cover a whole wall, it can start to add up. And if you decide that you want to do head to toe, then you need to cover the floor as well and a corner. So it's now 3 times the expense. But
and on the private group, there's a link for the light green. We found a whole set. You can get 2 lights with like the backdrop. It was for like $150.
That's right. I can't remember who the client was that we were looking for. But yeah, we found some great deals. I'll take a look right now myself. And I'll just do some price comparing while we're chatting. But
yeah, y'all can do screen share too. Y'all want to screen share. I think how do I do that? I gotta enable that.
What's that?
Yeah, I enabled y'all to y'all can do screen share too whenever y'all want to do screen share, show like whatever.
Perfect. Let's see. So I'm going into Amazon Prime right now. Did anybody catch the Daily Show last night? They were talking about the fella that was that is running the union for the Amazon employees on the East Coast, New York, New Jersey, the 5 boroughs. It was an amazing broadcast. Like the guy was great. He was super chill, very direct. All of his answers, you know, like the guy that you and I watched together. What he was requesting is exactly what this guy was doing. When he was being approached with a question, his answers were very direct, and I really got the feeling that he was always giving these answers, and they were consistent. Like he had been giving these answers so many times that he had them like
they just
locked
roll
in.
off of his tongue. Yeah. Once you just
Yeah,
give him like
it
all
became
the
a
way.
part of his life. Like it was part of his character. And I like that too. That it wasn't just like these are the correct answers. It was more these are the answers that my character would give. And they were talking about how he used to be a rap artist, and he's like, well, I haven't been, you know, I haven't done anything in rap like since my 20s. But he says, but you know, if you ask my mama, she'll tell you that like, you know, my words are meant for something else. And with what he was talking about with union, you know, getting union together and taking care of the employees, bringing back some of the benefits that they used to have for the Amazon employees that have been taken away since 2018. I really like that. You brought family into it. You know, you brought, I mean, the whole thing, it was a really good sell, but you could tell it was very genuine. It was based off his character. It wasn't, you know, he wasn't selling me anything. There was nothing I could buy. He did a good job though. It was great.
Wow.
Let's see, green screen kits.
Well, basically, Indy, what you do is you do it like lights. You layer lights, right? You want to have like lights in front of you, and then have lights behind you that light up the backdrop, the green screen, right? Whatever. If you have a green cloth, like it could be green felt, probably would work, right? If you know,
it is. It's basically green felt. Yeah.
if you know where some pool felts lying around, if you can get your hand on some pool felt.
I could definitely get my hands on felt. I could definitely do that.
Let's see. So now I'm seeing some of these are the smart backdrop kits. And this is where I want to where I'm interested in the price comparison. So a 7 by 10 foot green screen backdrop, they got it starting at like $19, which is a good price. It's a fair price. It's a good price.
Yeah.
Now I'm curious what
Price
Lumen's
never
fabrics
cheap.
do that. And then you get the ones with the tripod and the stand is a T stand basically. And let's see, plus up to about $44. Now, I would be willing to bet that if you went to Luann's Fabrics, you could probably do twice the surface area, if not 3 times the surface area for that same $40. But a one-time cost of $40 for something that you can use over and over again, you know, it's a pretty remarkable deal, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And here, I'll see if I can get this one.
Once you have the green screen, you know, you can superimpose yourself onto some, you can put like pictures, you know, you could get other people to come in and take photos in front of the green screen that you want to help like promote on your channel. That way it looks cool. You know, you got them like kind of like, hey, you can have them doing whatever, and then have them all 3 of y'all superimposed together.
You know,
Yeah, I've seen some pretty. I said I see some pretty creative stuff done with that. Yeah, that's why I was interested in wondering how you guys actually put that together.
And really, the key component of it is using your chroma key and like some software like OBS, which is a free, you know, open broadcaster software. You know, so you're not coming out of pocket for it, and you know, using your chroma key, you're basically just assigning a color. And you know, you can like pick a color for the screen. It's like you click on pick a color and you highlight the part of the screen you want to click on, and it duplicates that color in there, and that's the color it maps off of. And from there, it's just really a matter of balancing your lighting. And if I can pull this up, which shouldn't be too hard, I do this with clients a lot. So if it's a little too much trouble for me to get to their area, say maybe they're an hour and a half away, or maybe even I'm waiting to pick up materials and I'm an hour and a half away. And I'm like, look, the place is behind. Your guys are already ready to get to work. I prepped the video for you guys last night just in case this happened, so they could follow the stuff in this video. And by the time I get there, they'll already be, you know, up and moving. And this way too, if I have to leave and go do something else, they can go back and refer to the video, instead of just having to read it from a piece of paper that's going to get lost. Now they have a digital copy it's saved on, it's on the internet. They can always get back to it. And I've got an example right here I can show you, I believe.
That's why we do these Zen Kaizens, because somebody can see them later and we don't have to worry about saying this over again.
Yeah, you may not need it today, but when you do need it, it'll be there. And it really worked out well. It really did. Videos, playlists, sort by.
It's just efficiency, man. It's just efficiency with video.
And what I do is I post them on YouTube, but I make them unlisted. So only people with a link can get access to them. Now, what I'll do here, I should be able to share my screen, right?
Yeah, you should be able to.
Okay.
Make sure.
Let's see. As for your dance floor speakers. Yeah. All right. So what I did was I put this whole tutorial together, and I'm able to include all the items that are important to the install in the environment. Let me see. Share screen, and let's share. All right. So is that showing up over there for you guys?
Yeah, we see.
Yeah.
As for your dance floor speakers or cabinets, we want them about 2 to 3 feet in from every corner of the dance floor. You notice over here, you got this speaker here, it's mounted horizontally. That's what we're looking for. We want them mounted horizontally.
Andy, you could be on the table going like this. Hey, this is how you do this.
That looks awesome, man. That's cool.
Exactly. As for the quarter cables or power feed cables for the audio, I'll run all that. Now, down here you got this this mixer right there. That's kind of represents.
That's very hard to do, by the way. Like.
Right. Sorry, yeah. I'm not confusing your left and a right if you're not pointing. Trust me, I do it from time to time as well.
Yeah, like I probably practiced it like 5 or 6 times. I'm like, I don't know how nobody gives Vanna White enough credit. That woman was working very hard. She has a usable skill.
Right.
Bless her heart. She's awesome.
Accurate pointer of all time.
All-time pointer.
So, it comes in great for tutorials. It comes in great for working with clients. It comes in great even for piecing your own things together that you're going to use later. There's a thing I want to do pretty soon where introducing people to Joy to Key. It's a really cool piece of software where you can take like PlayStation controllers, Xbox controllers, fighting controllers, anything that has USB into controllers, reassign those controls to basically keystrokes. And now instead of like hitting Control C, Control V, Control X, Control Z, now you can just assign all those to your PlayStation controller. And now it's this, or this. And if you imagine using something like, I'm sure I have a fighting stick controller here somewhere.
Yeah, and don't worry, Andy. We can get all this. Like, you're gonna be able to do all this. Like,
if I'm quiet now, I am just downloading all this great information that you guys are sharing with me right now.
So something as simple as this, right? You can make this your Control C. This is copy, your paste, your edit, your delete, your undo, your redo. If you want to fast forward, rewind. This control all of a sudden becomes all that stuff, and then you freeze up your keyboard for other things, and now you just have this on your lap. And when you're editing your video, you're fast forward, rewind, play.
Oh, wow! As a video editor, yeah, that is awesome. Now
we're going to double time that speed because I'll be able to prep all that stuff in green screen and point it out in the green screen, having the video already prepared. So when we're going through this stuff,
that's the
later utilize everybody's time and attention.
Yeah, because I mean it's pretty easy to make the video. It's the editing part that's the time-consuming part, obviously.
Yeah, and like 3 keys, like this number gets, but you just go done.
That's so awesome, man. Oh man, I can't wait to maybe one day get one of those configured for myself. If we could maybe work that out. That is awesome.
So what Langdon was talking about was if you have a iPad or what do you call a tablet lying around, if somebody that's not using a tablet, you can actually use the tablet as the same way.
Same way as a controller. Yeah. That is
you can
awesome.
install macros into that. They have macro apps, they have MIDI apps. And all of a sudden, like, this becomes like, a lot of people are thinking I'm gonna have to go out and bust out a bill and a half to go and get this new controller, this whatever. And it's like, you probably already have this in at the house. Like, if you have an old Xbox controller, an old PlayStation controller, anything that has a USB on the other end, Joy-to-Key will work directly with that. You can assign it. And the great thing about the gaming controllers is that you have the 2 analog sticks. So now you've got 2 that'll go left, right, up and down, left, right, up and down. Then you have the D-pad left, right, up and down. Plus you have L1, R1, L2, and R2, plus the other 4 buttons. That's so many controls you could lay out in Joy-to-Key that really any hotkey that you might have for any program that you utilize all the time is now just like, it could be in your lap. Like, you know, don't even really need your laptop in your lap at that point. You just need to be able to see the screen. I remember my mom, she came home with all the new stuff and she's like, I can't wait. I'm going to climb in bed. I've got the cable. It's going to go to my TV. And I got the wireless mouse. And bless her heart, she finds the bed. She's like, Mijo, I can't read the screen from here. I was like, oh my God, I can't. Like, what do you do now? Like, you're so far away from the screen. So she took a lot of my advice and I could help her out so far, but I ended up keeping her 25 feet from the screen. She could read it. So doesn't always work the way you think it's going to, but it does work.
Very cool though, man. That's very awesome. How much time do you think it saved you on an average video?
Oh, well, think about this. When I put together the PDF documents for clients, a PDF document before I use Joy-to-Key would take, just like it takes everybody else. If it's quality, it's online, it's comprehensive, and it's upwards of 10 pages, and it's an entire, it's an entire sales pitch. Like, you're doing all the audio for the club, you're brokering all the gear, you're purchasing all the gear, you're installing all the gear. That would take a normal gig for that would be probably 14 to 20 hours. With the controllers, I can do it in about 4.
Wow.
Yeah, there's no exaggeration. That is no exaggeration because it's
it's mind blowing because that's like my head just started as soon as I seen it. I was like, wow, that's got to cut so much time. Just like you said, because obviously your time improvement is every video you do is going to get fast, just like video. Like your hand-eye coordination is going to increase,
right?
The more you use it.
Mouse to keyboard, mouse to keyboard, mouse to keyboard. Not in like no, right. Not anymore. The mouse is one of those analog pads. The analog pad is your mouse.
Nice. Oh wow, this is great.
The circle copy.
Oh man, I need to eventually acclimate that, man. To because that's the one rough part is finding time to edit videos. Especially when you're working full time and all that stuff. It's hard to that's what gets you. I mean, I don't know how many times where I'm up. My girlfriend would get up and I'm still up at 3-4 o'clock in the morning editing a video done. In the previous day. It's just I can imagine that just looks amazing.
Oh man, it's so fast. And you figure the cost of like getting an Elgato Stream Deck. Like I have the Stream Deck, I paid like $250 for it. But I can go to Goodwill right now and buy a PlayStation controller for $5. I could probably buy 3 of them for $10. And I can come home, put it on Joy-to-Key, and every time I have another machine or another laptop or something that I want to run, I throw Joy-to-Key in it, and I just go to Goodwill and get another controller and come home and assign it. And it's so quick. It's so quick to assign this stuff. As a matter of fact, if anybody wants to look into it, just type in Joy-to-Key. You can download it while we're talking, and just look at the opening board. It's literally like, you just click the button and then it says, what do you want this button to do? So I want this to be Control Shift S, or actually Open Apple, Windows key Shift S would be how to take an image of anywhere in your screen. So, but that's a 3-key stroke. Like you've got to aim for that.
Right.
Yeah. Right there.
But if you got it on a controller program, right, it's one button.
That's all 3 of those buttons.
Puts away.
And we would be doing you could do the same thing now, Indy, like if you were going to make multiple scenes, in OBS. So if with one touch of a button, you could have yourself in the background, like on the beach to another, where you're like, now you're in the gym, right? So you could do things like that, switch scenes.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking forward to do, man, is be a little more efficient with my editing. Because time is the most valuable thing. Time and energy is the most valuable thing we have. Time and energy.
I'm gonna keep around for a couple things. I'll be right back. But I'll open the audio. I've got the wireless on me, so I'm in the conversation. I can hear the audio.
So yeah, Andy, this is this producer will be able to help you, in the future, with whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to get done. Yeah, put that light on. Why isn't that light on?
Yeah, the sun just set over here. I had a lot of sunlight
Okay.
coming in. I was loving it, and then all of a sudden I see on the screen. I was like, "Why is it dark?" Oh, the sunset. I was like, "Oh crap!" The sun set on me. I was having a nostalgic moment. I was having a good time here.
And I work like a entrepreneur hours. So really don't hesitate to call 24 hours a day. It's a good chance that I'm up helping someone or doing something, or I've got an idea that's not on my head. So my number will be made available to you. Feel free to call anytime with any question, whatever.
Awesome. Because I'm not sure if I don't know if Manny remembers, and I'm not sure if you're aware, Langdon, right?
Yes.
I've done all my video editing from my phone, all my recording, all my video editing.
That's what I was gonna mention. Adobe. Langdon, tell him about the Adobe. He does everything from his phone. So we already had a little bit about this discussion last week about the. Go ahead and let him know about that.
Yeah, I do the majority of mine from my phone as well. And if you don't mind me asking, like, what are you using? What are your favorites? Just so I can kind of get to know what's your
just a regular Android phone, Moto G stylus. The apps that I use are like InShot. What is the other ones? Hold on one
So like,
second.
how does your workflow go? Like, are you kind of doing like all the video editing in one, your audio in another, and then your final processing?
Yeah, just all in one, usually with InShot and what was the other app? The PixArt and stuff like that. Of just pretty much just that app, man. I always wanted to edit pool videos. Obviously, nobody wants to see 3-hour people, hitting balls in the rails. So I shortened. I learned how to. I was trying to get people to do it for me. People that do that for a living. It was hard to get that done. I downloaded a couple of apps, InShot, PixArt. There was another one I used to use. I can't remember offhand. But mainly InShot is what I use. And yeah, just use that to record and edit.
Okay, cool. So this is something I want to look into, because if you're having success with it, then I definitely want to indulge in it a bit. So kind of taking a note for myself right now, storing it on an empty window on my phone. And this guy right here, I love this guy. I gotta have this thing. This thing is fantastic. We produced a movie called The Snow Cone Stand with Tony Sirico and Morgan Fairchild, and this was probably 15 years ago, and it was like a multi-million-dollar budget. And I even knew back then, I just had this feeling back then. I was like, we're wasting so much money. I was like, we're wasting so much money and so much time. We could be getting this done a lot quicker and a lot more efficient. And I actually started producing a movie side by side while we were producing this big budget movie, just because I had the opportunity to prove that there was a better way to do it. And it's not that I wanted to prove it to anybody else. It's just that I believe that we were kind of doing things the wrong way. And I wanted to know for sure that I was correct. And I think a lot of other people have the exact same epiphany like you have. I think you've like kind of seen through the crowd and been like, you know what? It doesn't take, 50 people and craft services and all these bands to do this. I can do this with my thumbs, like in my lap.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I love this interface. It looks a lot like Hip Home Express. Have you played with Hip Film at all?
Say again. What was it called?
Hip Film Express.
Hypno Express.
Oh, Hip Film, HITFILM Express. It's a free, open source editing software, and it's been kept really tame. They don't really go crazy with it. You can purchase small packages to go along with it. But really, I like the Adobe family a lot, but they kind of want you to purchase all or nothing. What I like about HitFilm is you can really get in there and purchase what's going to help you create that. If you don't need motion capture, then you don't need motion. You don't have to purchase motion capture. But I could see where filming billiards and gameplay, filming motion capture could be handy. Because then you could remove the people from the gameplay. You can isolate the balls in the gameplay. And you could show where the balls are moving strategically in the gameplay. And this is something that it could do very quickly and easily. That when you think about the person you'd be competing with neck to neck, they're probably not going to be able to offer.
Mm-hmm. I kind of lost you there. I explained a little more. Like, what do you mean by?
So with motion capture, VR relies on this a lot. It kind of knows where your hands are and it knows where your elbows are. And they used to have, put the little dots on you everywhere. And then as you moved, it would capture your motion. Then you could transfer that to an animated character and then make like cartoons and stuff. But now you can just remove the character altogether. And now you have a stick figure basically drawn out in lines, but you can identify the balls as well. So you can click on the screen and say, okay, there's the 1, there's the 8, there's the 9, and there's the 2. So this is how he hit the 1 into the 2, they hit the 8 into the 9. You dot the pockets. And so when you're showing back that footage, you could basically take that shot, remove the people, or just do like a simple fade from one piece of footage to the next. It would fade the people out. It would fade the real life gameplay out. And it would leave you with just a stick figure taking the shot. You can zoom in on the balls and it would show how the balls actually traveled, what hit what went where. And kind of like,
wow, yeah. Now I'm right with you now. I caught up. So yeah, I see what you're saying. Wow, that is.
HitFilm has this stuff, and it's super cheap. It's a very cheap add-on, and HitFilm has it. This is probably stuff you more want to do on a PC, but I'm gonna go ahead and check my app store. I just saw the level of quality and the level of complexity that MShot is offering just now, and realize that HitFilm and what they're offering is right up your alley. Like if it's something you don't have at your disposal right now, like might be something cool just to have in your pocket.
Yeah, I just pulled it up. I just pulled it up in the Play
Cool.
Store. I hit Express Android.
I actually have like 3 HitFilm accounts. I can put them on more computers.
He's like,
And
actually, I have
they're
three accounts.
they're like, you've got it on 5 computers now. Well, you kind of have to buy another account if you want to. I was like, okay. I got you. But
Awesome.
really powerful software. Super powerful software. It started for free. There's no charge to get started. So, keep it forever if you don't like it. But if you do.
What are the price ranges, Lane? Because we haven't mentioned price like for purchase.
Let's see. Good question, man. HitFilm Express. So of course, to get in there and start editing, you can be editing in 10 minutes. Free video editing and visual effects software. Free. Love that. Now, how much are the add-on packages? Like right now, it's telling me it wants to download to my phone. It's like, you want this like to your phone, like now, like you can have it right now. And then there's a green button for the add-on store. And let's see here. They got a 360 toolkit, 360 neon lights, 360 effects, gunfire, generate, model render, particles. So like if you felt so inclined, when the balls hit each other, if you wanted like a spray, like if you wanted the
Like
balls
sparkles, like Jedi Knight sparkles.
you could totally do that,
Oh,
let's make
man.
Go ahead.
No, I was just wow. I'm in awe over here. That sounds cool, man. Those are great ideas. And but I had some ideas, man. But you guys actually know how to make it happen.
Well, like this, like you're plugged in, Indy. Like with Langdon and everybody else, you have like a network of people that want to help you, bro.
Hey, Manny, I'm gonna send you this link so you can make it available to everybody later, or now if you like. But this link is the list of the add-ons and the prices. So maybe maybe you can put it up on the screen if you want, so we can take a look at it together.
Yeah, man, definitely. I definitely would like to spend some more time with you, Langdon, man, to pick your brain and share ideas, man, together. That's awesome, man. This is I'm in like let me see. I say YouTube heaven, I guess, with you guys right now. Like this is like a little. It's like a background. This is like I'm having fun here. I'm having
Dude, the environment where creatives get to talk about creating and like help each other create ideas on how to create ideas is like it's too much. It's too much.
Yeah.
It's too heavy.
I mean, I can see how we can sit. I honestly, I can see how we can sit here and do this for hours and hours, man. I was like, yeah, because I'm about to put a pot of coffee on, man. Let's just keep going.
Absolutely. I'm gonna grab a couple of pieces and start bringing them over, just so I have stuff for later that we can indulge in.
All right, so check it out. Here's the toolkit. You got the neon lights, the VFX. $24.99. Here's the particles that he was talking about. The 3D particle simulator for $49.99.
Yeah.
These are just certain types of things that you buy as a creator to help your production look really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you like to keep people interest, man, especially if you have something important to say, I mean, you think that is, especially like in my health shows and stuff, I'm trying to reach, I love the pool. Pool's all fun. I have a blast, man. My health shows, I like to reach people out, to help people, and some creative ideas like that might catch people's attention, not only do the pool videos, the health videos as well, so, the creativeness that's going on this platform, man, is awesome. Awesome.
So here's a video, right, from Straight Shooter.
Yeah, that's actually, believe it or not, this is my first video I ever edited. The one you're watching right now, the pool video. That was the first time ever using InShot, ever editing a pool match. This is a Scots doubles match. These are very, it's me and the guy in the yellow shirt, Greg DeWeese. He works for the city. He's pretty big time in Chicago, this city. He runs, I forgot exactly what he runs. But anyways, we're playing against Dexter Gundo and Johnny Rockets, which are pretty popular pool players here in Chicago.
Oh,
if I remember correctly, the tough part about Scotch doubles is you have to provide your partner with the proper lead to make the shot.
Yeah, and then that shot, you just missed it. I don't know if you've seen it, Manny. I played a carom in the side pocket, and the lead just nicked him where it hooked him. This was a very fun match, interesting match, man, and it got a lot of people's attention. Where it was what I was trying to do was make what could be an hour and a half match into a 10-minute highlight, and catch the fun stuff, the interesting stuff.
I think it's brilliant. That's the way people are just waiting to see the shot. So just shoot. That's when I edited the video. I did try to do the same thing, just edit the shot. But the thing is, once it's live, that's when it's like when it counts, right?
Right. Look at this situation here where I start capsizing the situation. Johnny needs a coach.
Yeah.
Rocky.
This would stop me on Instagram. If I came across this on Instagram, this would stop me. I would have to stop and watch this. I would have to click through. This would get click-through traffic for me. I would have to click through to see where it came from and what it was about.
Yeah, and it got a lot of traction too here. Is like I said, like they said, Dexter, we call him Mr. Miyagi, or Master Splinter. Scratch shot. After the coach and everything. So, it's a race to 3. first one that wins 3, wins, and we were playing for, I think it was like $50 a team or something like that. So just having fun. And, I asked them, like, you mind if I shoot it and make a video? They were like, yeah, awesome. But, and ever since, man, the videos have gotten a little better, it's fun. People like watching themselves, making fun of themselves. And
Hey, can we take a look at a more recent piece of content, like something you worked on recently, or something that's like, that you'd like to share? I'm totally.
yeah, I mean, there's he's in control right now. If you want to.
Where do you want me to go? Indy, where do you want me to
go? I guess you would go into the video. I don't know how you get into the videos from there.
Video section? Yeah, it should be up here. Videos.
Yep. So let's see what we got. Some of the most, no, that's, I don't know what that is. If you scroll down. See, I'm not capable of sharing right now. I wish I could. Here you go. Scroll down.
The colors are great. Like the woods and the blue on the villas. I mean, they look fantastic.
Yeah. And then I had a more recent. I was trying to see if you could get down to the.
Yeah, I'm in Lag City, bro.
That's cool. That's cool. So the right corner and the left corner are 2 of my most recent ones.
This one?
That one? That's when that's a pretty cool video, man. All that is we're singing.
Oh, it's got 9,000 views. Dang, it's got a lot of views.
Well,
that's Dexter's the old Asian guy. That's his birthday. Turns 80 on this now.
I like it. I like that. I feel like I'm getting an intimate view into something from way outside of my network. Like,
yeah. So this is. See, I try to get everybody's baby in there, and that's how a lot of bull tournaments bring the children. And all this is a short clip of us singing happy birthday to Dexter. But when you get to the end, man, it's touching. It says every person in this room admires and loves Dexter. As you will see.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, it's very happen. Yeah, 80th birthday, 80th.
Yeah, that's where it's at.
He's a legend here, man. He is a legend. I'm scared I'm gonna give him a heart. I love that quote where he says, "It's all of you that are keeping me young." Because he hangs out with us all night long, man. That old man, 80 years old, he hangs out with us, man. Every person in that room came and gave him a hug and kiss. Every every person in that room, man.
One, two, three, 4, 5. So what I'm seeing right off the bat that I like a lot, just searching, I do this all the time. I just type in straight shooters into the Facebook search, and you aggregate number 5. This is behind 2 gun clubs, 1 LLC, and just straight shooters on its own, which is, that's terrific. You aggregate the top 5.
Wow, very cool.
Yeah, I've never searched this before or been involved in the network, so this is pretty reliable as to what most people are going to see. That's fantastic.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Oh, there's a lot of good content out there, man. You can see that guy was loved by everybody. That was crazy. Everybody was gonna give him a hug and a kiss, bro. That is gonna go on forever.
Yeah, man. That's what I said for his 80th birthday, man. That little piece, I can't believe it turned out so well. It was definitely a surprise. Nobody knew I was doing it. A lot of people didn't even know it was his 80th birthday.
Yeah,
So
and that you got to
everybody was like,
record
"Oh my
it and
God,
make a
it's
piece out of it. And like when you get to, share that moment with other people, are gonna be like, hey, I wasn't able to see that. Or when people are gonna like, hey, I remember when blah blah blah. And they're gonna say, yeah, when Indy did blah blah blah, and we record it. Like all people have to do is just go look now when they want to see it.
Yeah, man, it's such a great memory that's captured now forever, and we kind of relive it. It's awesome, man. It's like I said, I've been doing this stuff for free for so long, man. I enjoy it. There's the reason why I sat up for 4 hours doing that little 4-minute clip. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't gonna get any reward at the end of the day of it, but you know what I mean. But I love doing it. I actually enjoy doing it. And it's so I haven't received 1 penny for that video, man. But every time I watch that video, it's so fulfilling. So fulfilling, man, and capture just a great moment in all our lives. A lot of people, say, how can you not smile when you watch that video, man? That video is it puts a smile on my face every time I see it.
I just saw something, the Chow Mein Classic.
All right, so I'm gonna wrap this video up so it's not over an hour. Okay, I'm gonna hit the stop button. Y'all want to say goodbye on the video?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, man, it's awesome, man. It's a pleasure for our first meet and greet. So very, very
Absolutely.
cool.
It's a joy to meet you. I just love your energy. You're so stoked about things. That's everything for me right there.
There it is, man. I got plenty of energy, brother.
Yeah, well, Indy, you got a home with us with Zen Pool and here Langdon and everybody, that we're collaborating together. We're gonna start this live stream off on my birthday, August 6th, and we're gonna get everybody lined in, like ready to go, and streaming on their time. Langdon and me, we're gonna be here in the background helping everybody stream their content and do these online free rolls, bro. There's gonna be every month $100. Where Zen Pool Studio is going to put up that people can play these online free rolls with their content creators and win cash. So, we got lots of brands in the line, so we're just excited to help everybody, bro.
Oh, if you're on the Quest 2 network, I think Manny's going to throw me in the sling. You might be able to play me for a prize as well. We'll see what's going on there.
Awesome. Awesome. Definitely looking forward to that.
Yeah, the Oculus. I can see y'all playing on the Oculus already.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we'll showcase some of that video next week for sure.
All right.
Cool.